guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd go ahead and do a what's in my bag video for you, featuring my large Vera tote in Cloud Vines. And I thought this would be kind of cool because this is this particular Vera tote is one of my recent purchases from the July online outlet sale, and I've been really loving this, and this has been pretty much my main tote, my primary tote at the moment. Surprisingly, I haven't switched out of this bag. I do want to mention that usually I will keep one large tote, and I'll also keep around a small purse-sized bag as well. So when I'm, on a daily basis, I'm usually using a purse, but occasionally and sometimes quite often I will need a large tote. So I'll keep certain things the same, so that way I can just, grab like my wallet out of my tote and stick in my purse, and vice versa. So yeah, this tote I actually bought off the online outlet sale for about $35. It retails for $100, so I was pretty excited about that price drop. So I could not let this get away, and it is in the original signature cotton. This is the one that is now Vera has now moved on to the recycled cotton, and because of that, a lot of the features that were on this particular type of bag, this tote, are no longer on the newer ones. So just keep that in mind. So like for example, the new Disney pattern, and even like rainforest canopy, those are now missing some of the features. So like for example, the trim along with the straps is now missing. So like this trim here, this like type of trim, and then the trim along the the edge of the zipper area is missing. And then the pocket actually has two different types of fabrics, and then there were other features that were missing, but I'm not too familiar with all of them, but those were some of the main ones that I kind of like had an idea of. So I am going to change the camera angle once I start doing the what's inside of my bag, but I thought, let me just go ahead and show you an overview of everything that is inside. And this is pretty heavy, but the nice thing about the totes is that even though they do get heavy depending on what you put inside, they're still pretty comfortable to wear around the shoulders, so I do like that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what's in my bag. Okay, so here is sort of an overview of everything that I have. I'll go ahead and start with the outside, with the keychain. So I'll go ahead and start with this, and this is the Harry Potter Herbology keychain, and it's in sort of a book style. It's like a book that kind of opens up. It's got a very large carabiner up here, like kind of like a key fob here. So I will carry it around the front of my bag, and inside I will keep a mask or two, usually about 2 masks I can fit in here, maybe 3. And I thought this was really cute. This was the new Herbology pattern that came out, and so I definitely wanted the little keychain thing that came with it. So I thought that was kind of cute. And I just use that for masks, so it's easy access. And I just, yeah. Then, I will start with the main compartment, and I'll go from there. I have usually a large notebook or two. This is the Vera Bradley, the Hummingbird Blooms. And this is like a notebook that I just keep stuff. And this is just the notebook where I'll, my notes and stuff, important stuff. Then I have a journal. This is just like a faux leather type of journal. Faux suede maybe. And I will usually carry that around with me. Then I have a medicine pouch. Okay, so this is a limited edition item. This was the Felicity Paisley Pink Velvet Compact Organizer. And I found this actually on Mercari, I believe, for about like $11 or so. And I thought that it was, it feels so beautiful. I mean, it's very lush and soft, and I hadn't had a compact organizer before, so this was my first one that I picked up. And I use this as like a first aid kit with some, medication. I have a little mini first aid kit in here, and then some hand, sanitizing wipes back here. And then in this section, I also have like some Band-Aids, some alcohol wipes, and you know, things like that. So this is the Felicity Paisley Pink Velvet Compact Organizer, and I just love this little piece. So I'm going to take that out there. Then I have the Penelope's Garden. I believe this is the Wristlet. And it's in the reactive material, or the Lighten Up material. And it's got little Penelope there, and she's right there. And she is right there. So I thought this was really cute. And so I also picked this up in one of the outlet sales as well. And in here I just have extra pens. I have a couple of pen and pencil cases, but I just decided to keep like, I have some, might be a good idea to show you. I've got some Vera mechanical pencils in here. I have some highlighters. And then I've got some pens as well. And then these are just like extras. And then I'll keep like some of my main ones in another pencil pouch that's in here. So then I've got another compact organizer, and this was the this is the Lighten Up in, this one specifically is an outlet one. I can't remember this one off the top of my head, but I think it's like a, it's not a lilac, but I can't remember. Like, it'll probably come to me way after, but I use this as like a feminine hygiene kit. So like, you know, just stuff in here, stuff in here. And I do love that interior, but I can't remember the actual pattern name, which is so unfortunate, and I'll remember it afterwards. But yeah, so this is the Lighten Up Compact Organizer. This was the factory outlet specific one, and I can't remember the color, but I will list it in the description box below. Then I have another little notebook, and this one is in Hummingbird Park, and I use this specifically for like jotting down some quick notes, and even for like YouTube videos that I want to do, I'll make like quick notes about some of that stuff. And then I do have the cord organizer in French Paisley, which I also adore. And I feel like French Paisley is one of those patterns where it's really hard to get like really bad pattern placement. More than likely you'll end up with something you like. With this one, I do love that I had the little white bird there. I had a little pink bird down here. And then just great, you know, this bellflower here. I love that bellflower. And then this cluster of like blue flowers in here. And then on the back, I also get a couple of birds. I got the flying bird here, the little bird there. So I was pretty excited about that. And I love this beautiful paisley that you just get right there. And then another like, you know, part of that pattern that isn't really necessarily cut off. So that's kind of nice. And on the inside, I did have, and I will show you, I did have my charging pod, but I'm using that currently to charge my phone. But typically that would be in here as well. So I just thought I'd mention that. And I have a mini notebook, and I do have a charging cable for my phone in here. And then I think I would have, yeah, I took this one out too because I was currently charging my phone, but this is what I would have inside. I'd have that little charging thing there with my cable, a little mini notebook, and then my charging pod cube. But my camera is currently charging, so I just sort of left that alone. But yeah, that is the cord organizer in French Paisley. Okay, now we can get into the pockets. So I have my Kingston Gardens pill case, and I keep this just in any of the bags because I do, it's a great reminder for me to take my vitamins and any necessary medications. So I do have to have one of these in my bag. And then I do have some gum, in one of the pockets. So I had it in one of these pockets. And then in this pocket, I have hand sanitizing wipes. I always keep one or two with me, or two or three, I should say, handy. I like to keep them in this back pocket here. And then I do have a hand sanitizer in my little itsy ditsy backpack. And this is adorable, and I keep like my little hand sanitizer in there. But I love the little mini itsy ditsy backpack. That is one of my favorite items of this year. And it's just so cute, and I usually use this as a keychain on my bags, but yeah, so that is the itsy ditsy little mini backpack. Then I have my pencil case in Blueberry Blooms, just so you can see that. And I've just got like my regular highlighters and some pens and pencils in there. I love how that fits, you know, nicely in one of the pockets. And then in this pocket here, you may not be able to see that, but in this pocket here, I do have a coin purse in Happy Blooms. And I do love this. This is such a great print. I was pretty on the fence about this print in particular when it came out. I wasn't sure that it was for me, so I decided to get something small in it just to see how I felt about it. And yeah, so I got the coin purse, and I do like it. But I don't know how I'd feel about it on a bigger item, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm that invested in this one just yet. So, but we'll see. I do like that in the little coin purse. And then I do have more highlighters in one of these pockets. So yeah, that was the front of the bag. And then I will just show you, or I'm sorry, not the front, but the interior, what I've got all in here. And then in the front of the bag, I do keep my keys in this pocket here. So just for easy access, I'll keep my keys and my zip ID. And I'll keep it on this, I think it's a lanyard. It's a clip lanyard in Butterfly Buy. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what that is. And it just clips onto my keys. And I've got my little K from New York. And then I've just got my zip ID and Fruit Grove. I will be changing out the Fruit Grove as the month progresses, but so far I've been liking this. This is when I was using my Fruit Grove backpack, so I just decided to kind of keep that on there. And I'll usually keep them together like this just because it's easy to get like my wallet and my keys out, and you know, without sort of losing anything. Sometimes it's really hard for me to find my keys, so this kind of makes it easier. And yeah, so that is, oh, and then my phone, I would usually keep my phone in probably not that pocket there, but usually in one of the slip pockets. So I would just usually stick it down there and just try and remember where, or you can also put it in this hidden pocket here. I have done that before too. Sometimes it's just easier to put it in this pocket so you know where it is rather than trying to dig in and try to find it, especially when you need it. So I do find this to be an easy place to put it. But yeah, so that is that. And that is everything that I have in my bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.